Welcome back. It's still Daybreak Africa coming to you from the Abuja studios of Kaftan Television. Right about now, I have a guest with me in the studio, a gospel artist in person of Mega Josh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How have you been?
I've been fine. I've been awesome.
So today we want to explore this whole industry of gospel artists. What was this journey like? What made you want to start singing?
All right. I really did not start as okay. Let me say, I really did not have the passion of singing, not until I started growing up, started meeting friends that are into the music industry. I would say I actually started off while I was in school. Yeah, because I met friends that were seriously into gospel music, and then I started blending in. All of a sudden, I discovered there is this thing I have for music. So I started developing it. So we're here.
Wow. So it started with the whole gospel singing. So
yeah.
Like you did general
kind of started with the whole gospel thing.
So now do you sing in churches, or what kind of functions do you sing
Yeah, I
at?
sing in churches, being in choir groups. I was even leading a group while I was in school. Yeah, so that's it.
Do you have plans of, venturing into it as a full career?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Very soon?
We've started already.
And it's going to be the whole gospel, you're going to stick to it? Because we've seen many different artists, transform from singing gospel songs to...
It happens, and there are certain factors that actually leads to that. But I think I'm sticking with it. Not I think, I know I'm sticking with it.
Till the end, you're sticking
till the end,
gospel.
yeah.
Now, would you say like there's, some kind of funds in this whole industry of gospel artists?
Come again, sorry?
Like, is there money in the industry?
Sure, there is. It all depends on you knowing your business, like knowing on your back and front, knowing your craft. That's just it. There is a big difference between you having the talent to sing and you understanding the business aspect of this industry. So that's just it. I believe everyone thrives, or we tend to thrive in a sector when we really have a full knowledge of what we are into. So that's it.
So if you have a full knowledge of it, it means you would reap the fruit of the whole thing?
Yeah, if you have a full knowledge of it, you reap the fruit of the whole thing, because you know how to market yourself, you know how to sell your stuffs and stuff like that. That's just it.
Now, what are the challenges you face as a gospel artist? Because we know there are certain limitations. Yeah,
there are so many limitations, but the few I can mention, one of the major challenges is that there is this lack of encouragement from even some of the people you're looking up to. You know, you must have a mentor, you must have people you're looking up to in this industry. But we tend to have, we have some persons that really do not encourage us in terms of growing up.
They're supposed to encourage you, but they don't.
Yeah, give you words of advice, how they skate through, and when you go for some meetings, or I won't call it a show, when you go for some concert, some persons, we're not really telling them to pay us, but definitely a laborer is worthy of his wages. Yeah, where you sow, you should reap as well. But when we go for some of these shows, you tend to see some persons giving you a handshake to tell you God bless you. And I believe because you're a gospel artist, and I believe God bless you is not the transport fare you use in coming there. You didn't use God bless you to transport your team there. And then so many persons will be like, why are gospel artists charging for just singing? And then I don't really understand. They brought people there to do this. So many persons, they need perfection in all these things. They tend to invite you and they need you to give it your best. And they don't want to pay.
They don't appreciate
it. So I don't really think it's a ministry, and it's an industry. So people should be appreciated for these things they do. Actually, I saw a post on Facebook, because I'm this kind of person, I don't like commenting on stuff. I saw a post on Facebook as regarding gospel artists. It said you invite a gospel artist to come minister in your program, then the gospel artist after the program will start charging you. I would say that's lack of professionalism, because before the gospel artists come, you're supposed to have bargained the amount you're paying. There should be an arrangement. And let's forget about the ground of familiarity. I know you, so I think you should just come and then minister without something. So when I was reading the post, I really got pissed, but I just had to let it go. So the person was like, he invited somebody to his concert, as the person was done ministering, the person then started asking for money. The person was like, who does that? I was seriously mad. Like, this is so not it.
And
this
that's
is so
the
not
challenge
it.
you face as a
Yeah,
gospel
that's
artist.
one of the major challenges we face as gospel artists. Imagine somebody inviting you from one state to another state at the end of your ministration,
paying
coming
for
with your
anything.
group. They didn't pay for anything. They will just tell you, God bless you, with a handshake.
Wow.
So that's really one of the major challenges we're facing.
Definitely. Now, these shows and concerts that you talk about, are they normal concerts or are they concerts organized by other gospel artists?
Okay, some of them, they are concerts organized by other gospel artists, some organized by churches.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just it.
So that's it. And the churches also don't pay you people for your performance?
Now, the thing is, I wouldn't say it's on a general note. Some of them, they really do appreciate, but others, they don't. So I will not generalize it, actually. That's it.
Do you guys have like record labels, like, you know, other normal artists that we know, you know, record labels and all that, people that do the whole bargaining on their behalf?
Yeah, sure. Like Easy Records or something, the one Messin Chiwo is with. Before you invite them, I believe that you first of all try to interact with their
With the
managers.
management, yeah.
Exactly.
But are you under any form
Not
of
for
management?
now. Not for now.
So you're just independently working on
Yeah, I'm independently working on my
But
own.
do you have plans of joining any, you know, record labels? Because I feel like if you collaborate or you're part of any record label, it will make it easier for you to actually get paid, you know, sign all these agreements and stuff.
Yeah, true. It's true. And so I have plans of joining.
You have plans, but
Yeah.
not yet.
Not-
Okay,
not
so
really
if you were to collaborate with any gospel artist, which one would that be? Or are there none that you look up to say, okay, this is one person that I want to sing with?
Yeah, I look up to so many persons.
So which one would that be?
Actually, I don't know if you've heard of Ross Nation by Dr. Timothy Godfrey.
Okay.
Dr. Tim Godfrey. I really admire him. I really look up to him. So
So you're looking forward to a collaboration with him?
yeah, sure.
Now, also, these concerts that you perform at, what is that one concert that you know as a gospel artist, like, if I'm able to stand on this stage and perform, I've made it?
The dream of every gospel artist in Nigeria is to perform at The Experience.
Okay.
That's like one of the biggest shots. Even foreign gospel artists, they will really want to come see how Nigeria looks like by performing at The Experience. I think that's one major platform. Yeah, that's it.
That's the one you're looking forward to. Now, you've made mention of challenges faced by, you know, gospel artists. Now, can you propose a solution as per how to get the, you know, these gospel artists to actually do well and be at the forefront like every other artist?
All right. One of the solution I think that will really help out in this is that these gospel artists, they ought to be encouraged. Yeah, they ought to be encouraged because it's a ministry, just the same way pastors go for ministrations and then they get to bless them at the end of the whole thing. Yeah, gospel artists, they are ministers as well. So I think they should be encouraged with substance, like financially, they should be encouraged. So this will help promote their productivity. You get it? Because I believe when you're getting something at the end of your work, then you'll be motivated to do more.
Definitely.
Exactly. So I think they
just
should
need to be
appreciate them.
motivated.
Yeah, they should be motivated to do more.
Now,
And sorry, they should be given platforms as well. We are not in any competition. If you notice a talent in anybody, I think you should give this person a platform to also perform. That's it.
Nice, that's very interesting, Mr. Mega. But before I let you go, I would like for you to tell us what your advice is. I'm sure there are many of our viewers that are watching that also want to venture into this whole, you know, gospel artistry. So can you give a few advice to them?
All right. My advice to them is that keep pushing, keep working. The major thing is don't stop, don't quit. There are so many things that will come your way, but don't quit. Keep pushing. And then the place of professionality should not be taken out of it. Yeah, most times, some persons, they just want to be on the big platform, but they don't want to work hard. So I think they should keep pushing, and then they should get professional at what they do, and then they should acquire more skills.
Good.
Rehearsal should not be taken out of it.
All right, good. Now, before I let you go, there's one thing we do on the show. It's called your 5 seconds of fame, where you showcase your talent. As a gospel artist, I'm sure they're watching, they're like, this man should show us what he has, you know? So this is your 5 seconds. It starts now. Show us what you got.
All right, let me quickly do this song. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yeah. Yes, Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible it tells me so. Jesus loves me, these I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mega. I could feel chills. That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, too.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you guys heard it. If you invite a gospel artist to any of your show, do the right thing. You don't expect to invite other artists and tell them God will bless you. You know, it's not going to work. So yes, God will bless us all, but let's do the right thing. Do not go anywhere. Daybreak Africa continues.